Bro, I'm missing everything.
Get up here on my back.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's not fun. It's not entertaining.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
You're watching inside the line of play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Baby, you're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends.
Right here.
Oh, shit, Hearn. This don't look right. This don't look good.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you...
And he's going to go down again. Jadeveon Clowney, his second sack of the night. Well, someone came to play today.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We heard about it all week, didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
Throwing on third and long. Griffin, and the pressure gets to him again. Deion Sanders, the offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Tressway now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. They'll run on first down. Peyton.
Look.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Throwing on second and long. Griffin. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Griffin to throw. Flush to his right. This is caught at the 20. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On first down, Peyton, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, Could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Wait, gummy bears ain't got no gummy bears.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So we got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, Griffin, and that's knocked away and incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Jackson, and not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 3rd down, here's Cole. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And the kick by Elliott is good. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Get out, Walter! Get out, Walter!
He's at the 40. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just set up for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to the...
Peterson, what happened? He lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And he cuts it and goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Elliott on for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score, Chargers 17, Ravens 7.
Should have covered up the ball. They probably still got that.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Let's go, D.
Now Griffin on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Slam. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Oh, try. 50, Mike, 50. Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Griffin forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Not today, you are. Not today. Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. Come on. Bandit.
From the gun, Griffin. And he finds Gronk. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 46 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
He's been pushy, bro. He's been actually taking.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Field goal?
Here we go.
got 3.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. On first down, Peyton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And an alley to run. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other bats in the league.
They'll run on first down. Jackson. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Throwing on 3rd and long. Griffin. Flushed out right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away.
Damn.
That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
I was on the 15 trying to hop out with that blicky. Don't fuck with niggas out of bounds. Won't catch me in the Dixie.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
You got 3. Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50. It's coming this way, Here we go.
Final play of the half. It's Griffin.
The fuck?
And that'll be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. This is taken at the 3. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Damn, Clowney.
Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton. And some room to work. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 26 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On first down, Jackson. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Hey,
a great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hold now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the ball.
The ball comes out, being chased out left. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. He's coming. Double up. Double up. He's coming. Double up. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Griffin is going to float this over the middle deep. Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Jackson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Griffin. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Mean Joe Green with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here's Johnny Hecker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fielded at about the 28. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Sponge. No.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
2nd and 10 now. Griffin. Johnson's got it complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Griffin. It's complete. He's got Gronk. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Yeah, lame here near.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25
right off
to the 26-yard line.
Right off the spin, just like me.
The Charger drive about to get going. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Bitch and I get high. See just how I look. I was hanging with some crook.
From the 29, Griffin. His throw incomplete.
Like they real.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is RG3. Looking deep downfield. And incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Who fucking zone is this?
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A.
We need to hop out in a step. I call it step and rule.
That's taken on the 25. And oh, he spins past him and into space. A big-time return there, 40 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Look at them.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 50, check 50.
Only for my little big shit.
Now Griffin. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Bruce Smith.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I said, Draco me, little bro, show me you with the move.
Another try after the first down sack. Griffin buying time to his, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Bruce Smith able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's
Drake on
gotten
me, little
back-to-back
bro. Show me you with the
sacks.
move.
I think a double team may be in order.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a
Hey, I
killer.
don't think they're gonna bleed.
Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Griffin. He's going to go for it all.
Let's go.
For a Ravens touchdown.
Done.
Calvin Johnson, 52 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
One fucking stop defense. Don't
Put
let
that
this
Drake
nigga
on me,
Watson
little bro.
take
Show
me
me
out.
you with the move.
Fuck.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Get out of here, Coco. Get this bitch.
See, that's a field goal. Where's that?
No, get down, get down, get down, get down. Whoop.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field,
Yes, sir.
with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Griffin.
But now y'all don't want to play and shit.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in. Possibly
A turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Griffin. And that will be incomplete. Misses yet again, and the struggles here, they look pretty uncharacteristic for him.
You're certainly right about that. Mechanics are the key right now. Feet, arm, not in sync at all. He ends up throwing that one past his receiver that's open.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was looking for Gronk that time. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jackson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
And an alley to run.
Lewis is just back.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
You know, as a defensive guy, I don't normally do this, Brandon, but a tip of the cap to the offensive coordinator. Design quarterback run at this stage of the fourth quarter when I expected him to throw the ball, and he got a first down. Yeah,
trailing this stage of the fourth quarter. Picked up the first, stopped the clock, too.
Yeah, sometimes there's some guts in play calling when you go against the grain because you know you could easily be criticized if it doesn't work out.
They'll run here with Bo. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the option. 44 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 2nd down, Peyton, he takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Elliott good on the extra point, so it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Now RG3. Now look out, Griffin hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. look to throw. He finds his man Johnson. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. They'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at 1 final play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. One last shot for RG3. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You know, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, good night, everybody.
Shit, I ran a fucking ball the whole damn game. Fucking English. Trade, it's gonna pay us for shit. They had Bo Jackson and Walter Payton with both of them activated. Walter Payton had 9 rushes for 129 yards. Bo Jackson had 15 rushes for 79 yards. No fumbles. Wild up the dunks every time. What a package. Family had 6 tackles, 5 tackles for loss.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
Oh yeah, today you're watching Inside the Mountain Throne.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Potts, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot. You'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls and the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump.
About to end the stream and start up another one. It's going so bad.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. pavement.